Your brain is flooded by a chemical called dopamine in that romantic love. When dopamine subsides, it makes you feel low, that you'll end up craving for more. It leaves you empty, therefore you are going to be craving for more and more and more. One of the most celebrated experiences throughout human history is romantic love. Romantic love has become very central to people's lives. Whether you take Kalidasa's Mega Sandesham or the modern day movies, praises of love are sung everywhere, throughout ages. To fall in love is universal. It is a phenomenon that has existed throughout history. What is this love that most of humanity runs behind? This romantic love which most of humanity runs behind is pleasure. And please understand, pleasure is a very small part of love. Pleasure is a fleeting experience of love, while love is heartfelt connection. Love means being able to feel what the other is feeling. It is a massive opening of the heart where you feel others' joy and you celebrate it as though it is your own joy. It is when you feel others' sadness, anger, anxiety, and then you reach out to them to lift them out of their unhappiness. Awakening to love is a revolution in consciousness. And awakening to this love is a far cry from pleasure. It is a far cry from the romantic high that you feel momentarily. Let us understand romance first. When in romance, your brain moves into a state of pleasure where everything feels beautiful. That is, the moon, the tree, the leaves, what you see every day, it feels more delightful when you are in love. Your brain is flooded by a chemical called dopamine in that romantic love. The pleasure chemical is the dopamine. When you are in romantic love, your brain also moves into a space where all fear and all social judgment disappear. That is why they often say love is blind. Unfortunately, this high of love, it does not last. Because the dopamine, the pleasure chemical released by the brain in that euphoric love, would eventually subside. And when that dopamine subsides, your relationship turns ordinary. That is, judgments, fault finding, they make their way into the mind-brain complex. Now, the problem with the dopamine is this dopamine, once you are used to it, once your brain is used to it, it is asking for more dopamine. It is a constant asking. That means it never leads to fulfillment. And when dopamine subsides, it makes you feel low, that you'll end up craving for more. You will end up craving for more of that euphoric experience. No amount of pleasure fulfills. It leaves you empty. Therefore, you are going to be craving for more and more and more. It is like you are hungry forever. Is this hunger for this euphoric love, or is this hunger for more pleasure really love? True love nourishes both the giver and the receiver. It is not hunger. This hunger is the unconscious urge behind why people chase romantic highs. Think about it.